What's up, everybody? It's your girl J.Nichelle, and you are now tapped into Flavor Fridays. Get into it.
Woo! I made my drink strong as fuck. I knew I had to get drunk for this interview.
Is that right?
That's right. Had to get a little tipsy. What up, y'all? It's your girl J.Nichelle, and you are now tapped into Flavor Friday. And y'all know how we come in. Of course, I got a special guest in the building with me today. But before we get into today's guest, major love to Mix Down Studios. Y'all know where we at with it. Shout out my guy, Young C, Mo Fats, artist. If you need a place to record, this is the place to record, okay? Legendary Mix Down Studios. Holla at your girl. If you need a hookup, I'm going to hook you right on up. But the big boss, Young C, is always available. Find him on Facebook. Corey Rolfe. That's his Facebook name. Young C, you'll find him. Young C, ask about him. Yeah, he's legendary. Ask about my guy Mo Fats. And of course, tap in with me and my guy Mo Fats on Real Gossip. All right. So like we always do, we got a special guest in the building. And this particular guest.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna get a little hot and heavy up in here because when this guest first came and popped up on the scene here up in the 316 up in Wichita, Kansas, he came with some controversy. Okay, it was a little controversial. He's from Junction. He's an artist. He's a father. He's a videographer. He's an editor. He's a producer. I mean, all many great things. But I've gotten to know him for myself, and he actually is a dope individual. But I want y'all to be the judge. All right. So without further ado, 8SHOTIT in the motherfucking building.
8SHOTIT.
8SHOTIT.
Yeah.
Okay, so welcome.
Welcome. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here. Like
Yes.
I said, I left the joint, left my stomping grounds to come where y'all at.
Yes, thank you.
This ain't the first time though, but
And we gonna get into that.
Yes, ma'am.
So the first time you came, let me refresh people's memory if y'all wasn't up on it. First time y'all may have heard of 8SHOTIT, he did a promo video, dropped it, and it went bananas. It has so many comments, shares. I don't even remember the number. Do you remember the numbers?
Nah,
The numbers was crazy.
They still tapping in on it.
Are they?
Man, what? It pop up every once in a while. Somebody gotta, raise their hand to get recognized from
Okay.
the dub,
So he was in the video eating chicken or some shit like that. And he was talking about how Junction City artists will wash, beat, destroy, murder, kill, not physically kill, but, lyrically.
Good.
Wichita artists. Yeah, I had to put that out there.
Yeah.
Because it got a little spicy.
Spicy, yes. Yes, it did.
It got off like rap and it got kind of into some like gangster shit. Like niggas was
being sensitive.
being sensitive.
That's exactly what it was.
Shit. Okay. So we sat down, we did an interview, we never aired it. I did not necessarily like how the interview went because I felt like you and Big Sam at that time it kind of started going between you two.
Yeah. I mean, we ain't gonna stay on one. He was making a lot of excuses for Wichita, but
Okay.
we ain't gonna stay on that.
You might have to go visit Big Sam. He got a podcast
I
ever
would
since
love
that
it.
day.
I would love it.
Thinking Out Loud with Samuel David.
Look, Sam, come on, I'm with it.
Ooh.
I'm in the dub.
Okay, so let's start there because I feel like why did you come like that? So controversial like that? What was the plan? What was the method behind the madness? Like, why you come like that?
It won't no method. It won't no madness. It was a conversation, and I had these debates before. Like music started off. I'm better than you. You better than me.
Yeah.
And, niggas will battle face to face. They'll do their thing. So me, I'm like, shoot. Yeah, and it was one of them years where it was the versus battle with everybody.
Yeah.
You got the Gucci and the Jeezy. And I'm like, that's beef. That
Right.
Junction in Wichita, there won't no beef. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, shoot. I hadn't seen one where it was like a city calling out a city. It was always a person. I'm like, shit. We'll put the city on. We want the dub. I want the biggest city out here. I want the place with the most artists, the place to feel like they got the most traction, the most motion. You feel me? So.
Okay, so I was gonna ask like why Wichita? Like you could have called out Salina, Kansas City. You could have called out Missouri. You could have called Oklahoma out. Like why you call Wichita out?
Like I said, the biggest city in Kansas.
Okay.
I felt it would be the most artists here, and then it was a particular person that was doing a lot of talking for Wichita. So, I was like, shoot, let's go.
Put a name on it.
Oh, DJ3.
Okay. He said, I ain't dunking nothing, DJ3. Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you think that worked out for you, honestly? Like that, how you kind of came in with that competitive attitude, like I want to kind of battle Wichita, y'all the biggest city, y'all got a lot of artists. Like, so how do you feel like that strategy worked out for you coming into the city and like kind of making yourself known?
I mean, the outcome, David and Goliath, you hear me?
Okay, who?
You feel me? But no, I'm just saying.
Who Goliath? Who David? Which one?
Look,
like,
I mean, look, we can run back the tapes for real. But I ain't gonna get too deep into that. But I mean, like I said, it wasn't for me. They was like, yo, this is a rollout, and you doing this and doing that. And honestly, I didn't understand when he said rollout. At that point, I didn't know what a rollout was. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah.
So, I wouldn't say it actually locked me in with a lot of dope artists from the dub. I
Okay.
actually did some records. Shout out Chop 6. Shout out
Chop.
Deonis. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, it just opened the door. The artist that was, to me, that was for real artists was okay with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We in an industry where, shoot, the best is up front. You know what I'm saying? That's when we do New Music Mondays and any of that, it's who's the best, who's going to stick out the most. So for me to say, hey, I'm better than anybody, and, niggas getting their feelings behind it, that was really, you might be in the wrong industry.
Okay.
You feel me? That's how I feel. I know you don't feel me. That's how I feel, though.
I mean, I don't agree with like 99.9% of the shit that you say.
Yeah, I understand.
But, that's why I love having conversation with you, because we kind of debate on things. We don't agree, but it's respectful.
Yeah, I know women like to argue. But yeah, I feel you.
See. Where I put my
look.
pistol?
I know that they don't see you every day, but I love you. I'm out here getting it so y'all don't have to struggle. Y'all my little queens, I put nothing above you. Just know that daddy loves you. Sometimes I wake up feeling like I failed. You FaceTime me and brighten my day when I'm going through hell. It break my heart when you get on that phone and tell me that you miss. It's written all over your face when daddy coming to get me. See, I can't even explain the feeling that I get inside. Sometimes mama got too much pride to put our differences aside. And every time that she mad,
like I said, it was, to me, if you was a for real artist, you would have had no issue with the way any of that went. Being competitive,
Now I want to ask you something real quick.
Yeah, ask me whatever.
Shout out Scooney. Now,
Who?
don't play. Oh, this nigga said who? Blackout ITC award winner Scooney. Don't play. Now, I know that he did a video. It did not register to me that it was Junction and it was like shots at you or the whole Junction City beef. But did you see the video where they kind of put a Junction City dude, he was all bummy in the trunk and all of that? Like, how'd you feel about that?
It was no way to I didn't give it any feedback. I wasn't gonna blow him up.
Okay.
You hear me? You see the numbers on the video?
No.
All right, then. Like,
Hey,
you tried
man.
it, yeah,
Hey,
bro.
man.
And then, shout out Dre came here on the video.
On the video.
You know what I'm saying? So
shout out Scooty too.
So to me, that was a loss. I know how much Dre charged for videos, and you wasted money, bro. So I mean, it was a loss.
It was a good concept for somebody who talks about competitiveness, and then controversy sells. You don't feel like that was a good move?
What's the numbers on the video?
Okay, we moving on to the next question because your ass. Okay.
Controversy sells. That it only sells when you get.
So how'd you see it though? How'd you know that video was out? Like somebody sent it to you?
No, I was about to shoot another video with Dre, and I was showing my homie videos on Dre, and I didn't even know who Scooney was. I was just going through showing my homie videos, and then I seen yeah, man, we in Junction City. Nah, nigga, I know where y'all in the dub. So y'all was really in the dub. You ain't come to the junk with that. We really came to Wichita, like we said we was gonna come. So he tried to pick a place in the dub that was raggedy. that look like Junction, I guess.
You doing too much. You doing too much.
He picked
You doing too
but
much.
this is what I'm saying. You can't talk about our city, say our city raggedy, and you really shot the video in your city in a raggedy spot.
I'm sending this right to Scooney.
Tag him. You hear me?
That's fucked up.
Shout out Scooney. Yo, it's love for all the artists. You hear me?
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Gabby G with Coalition DJ, and you are now tapped in with Flavor Friday.
They just wanna fuck with you. Just they know I fuck with you.
Shout out. It's all love.
Okay, so I didn't make it to. There was a whole event around Junction City versus Wichita, and I don't even think I made it out that night. But if you could recap it, like, how would you say the night went?
Like I said, it would.
Junction pulled up.
Well, no, we pulled up.
Okay,
We
all
pulled
right.
up, and but see, like I said, it was dope. The energy won't smoke. It won't no beef. It was artists in there like, hey, bro, you dope. And every artist got love. Even when a Wichita artist got on the stage, I made sure I told the homies, hey, you go up there and turn up with him like you gonna turn up with us. Everybody show everybody love. And that's how we pull up. It won't know we're gonna get quiet because Wichita on the stage. Nah, we show love. Now, you know, some niggas got in their feelings. Some niggas wanted to fight.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Shout out Ballistic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Ballistic
Yeah.
was that Ballistic on stage? It was like, I'll beat all y'all niggas up or something like that. Was that Ballistic at that time?
Nah, he said he would beat him up in front of all his niggas. He won't. Yeah, never mind. See, we ain't gonna go there. But you know,
I do remember that.
Yeah,
Hi, Ballistic.
that man got steamy.
Look,
he got
mate,
steamy.
I mean, yeah.
You know,
I love Ballistic though.
It was one of them. You know, you playing basketball and it get real competitive, and niggas start punishing your ass, and you want to fight.
Artists are traditionally sensitive about their shit, though. You know, a lot goes into making music, a lot of time, a lot of money. So when you have somebody coming in kind of like dissing it or talking down on it, like Wichita ain't this and Junction is this, didn't you think, like, nobody was like, hey man, that might not be the best idea?
No, for us to say that we better than y'all.
Yes.
No.
Okay, but I haven't heard any artist outside of yourself from Junction that I feel like is better than Wichita artists. Like, not one.
Personal opinion, and you didn't come to the show either.
Yeah, but you know, but I hear a lot of music. A lot of artists send me their music, and I always, for everybody that's tapped in, they know I give honest feedback, no matter if I fuck with you or not. Like, I feel like it does no good for me to lie, you know.
Facts.
So I feel like I've heard Junction artists, and I don't necessarily feel like they're bad artists. I just don't feel like they just killing the artists here.
What artists are you speaking of? Put a name on it.
Okay, what is the dude that came down here? I don't even know his name. He was acting a little bit. I talked to you about it. He had his girl with him when he came. He was hitting me up, like, wanted me to listen to his music. I don't think you fuck with him anymore, to be honest. He just got out of jail.
Yeah, no, we won't speak his name.
We won't speak his name. Okay, you
I
don't
won't
get
get
no
that
shine.
nigga no clout. But actually, the real talk, as an artist, that nigga hard. I feel like he harder than any nigga out here. I don't even fuck with him. I don't fuck with him like that. But that's what I'm saying. I don't hate artist wise. The nigga, but see, if you would have came to the show,
I would have seen something.
He had one of the damn near the hardest performance. That nigga ate. That nigga's hard.
Okay, so let's get into this, because I feel like that was not the best representation of who you are. Like, you came real hot and heavy with your chest out. And not to say that you're not confident in your music and that you're not loud and boastful about it, but I feel like people didn't get a real chance to meet 8SHOTIT the artist because they were so focused on the controversial situation that they didn't really give you a chance. So I'm going to ask, like, you name dropped a couple of artists, Deonis, Chopsticks.
Yeah, he hard.
Are there any artists that you haven't had the opportunity to work with that you feel like are dope here in the city and that you wouldn't mind working with?
I wouldn't mind working with anybody.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like I said, that wasn't the point in the battle. It wasn't to say that niggas ain't hard. Niggas ain't harder than me in my city. That's it. You feel me? That's how I felt.
Let me take a sip.
Yeah, take a sip. Mm-hmm. Like I told her, even in the comments, when I was getting on the comments, I was like, if it was anything else, niggas wouldn't be mad.
No,
Everything else, to me, everything else is competitive. Whether we doing sports against whomever, whether it's basketball, football, whatever, everything's competitive. But when a nigga say rap, and I rap better than you, it was like I was talking about a nigga mama. Hip hop, let's not just say rap. Hip hop has been competitive since way back in the day.
Definitely.
Niggas just got sensitive.
But it also, hip hop since back in the day has been, the streets have been heavily influenced in hip hop. You know, as NWA, you know, they rapping about shit that is going on in the streets. That's why people gravitated to it. That's why people could relate to it. That's why people loved it. So are you really that surprised that it went to like a street level?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am. I don't, like I said, I'm not sensitive behind that. It's really like, would you be offended if somebody said, hey, well, I'm from Junction and our podcasters are better than your podcasters?
Fuck yeah, I'd be
Yeah,
sensitive.
like,
I'm like, what, bitch? What?
And then you know me, I'm just like, well, let's see, battle of the podcast.
Battle of the podcast.
But you know it's crazy because y'all had that energy in y'all own city.
And that's what you say. You talked a lot about how our city was divided, it was not together. I'm gonna tell you, I feel like when you first came in on the scene, you definitely seem to have Junction on your back. Okay? Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem like that anymore. Has there been a change? Like, I feel like I see you more dolo now and kind of with your family and doing your own thing. And that's very different from how I met you. Because I feel like you had the homies, you was getting press kits and trying to put everybody on and trying to be so like, you know, we doing this together. We coming up as a city together. And I feel like that is definitely not what I see now. So has there been a change in camaraderie and all of that? No,
it'd be a change in artists and where they want to be.
Okay.
You feel me? So if you love it, you do it regardless. A lot of niggas ain't as, they heart ain't in it like my heart is in it.
Okay.
So you feel me? And then some niggas come along for the ride. You feel me? I understand that. Like, man, if I get beside this nigga and he popping right now, then shit, I could piggyback off of it. The issue is niggas don't piggyback off of it. They don't take it and take it to the next level. Like me, I came to Wichita and I locked in with niggas. That's why I'm here with you. Shout out Mo. Shout out C.
Yeah.
You know, Deonis, Chop 6, and bro, some other people. Shout out Angelo. You know what I'm saying?
Humble greatness.
You know, I actually piggybacked off the situation and
Okay.
made it something. Some of these guys, and me, like I said, bro, I understand the circle gonna change. As I grow, the circle gonna change. When I'm on trap shit, they love that. When I'm on that shit that'll get you in trouble, they love that. When I'm on my pain shit, that's dolo. So now that's what I've been focused on lately, more the pain. Now if I had trap shit, I could bring 100 niggas out in the video if we was on that, but that's what everybody on.
Yeah. So you trying to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Yo, what it is, what it ain't, it's your boy Richie Bang. Chopper. Hit a nigga like he Tyson. But you gotta know that that's just a metaphor. So you gotta tune in with Flavor Friday, you dig? That shit is very exciting. Riding around with a chopper, no license. AK-47, strike 'em like lightning.
Now, I love your music. You kind of brought up like you on pain shit right now. That's kind of your lane that you push in, which I think is a dope lane for you. I think you have perfected that. You do that very well. Let's kind of talk about My Daughters though, because do you know the numbers that's doing right now by heart? That's doing some crazy numbers right now.
888,000, I think it was we seen today. That's just on distro.
Wow.
Yeah, 888,000. We almost at an M on that, and I mean, shoot, we over 1.5 million in a whole stream. I mean, not stream wise, real wise, we did over 20 million.
Wow.
In reels and streams on the reels. And that's still going up daily. Apple Music, my Apple Music's like 600,000, but 300,000 of it is My Daughters.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's going up. It's
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Now, people who don't know you may think that was just a song or you was trying to create a relatable track for guys, but you really are a father, and you even brought your daughter here today. Baby
Yes.
girl's in the studio. Y'all can't
Yeah,
see her,
she
but
over there chilling.
she over here chilling while daddy's doing this work. So let me ask you, what is the best part about being a father, and what is the hardest part about balancing being a father and also trying to pursue your music?
I mean, the best part of being a father is the growing up. The worst part for me, that's been for me trying to pursue music, is the understanding with the mother.
Okay.
That, you know what I'm saying? The understanding with the mother, that's what the record, the record came behind. So, I mean, me, like I take my babies anywhere. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? As long as I feel like it's safe, I take my babies anywhere. So, she done been at the studio with me when I'm recording records. Every one of my babies been at the studio. My one was like 3 days.
Yeah.
So one of them was a week, and she was like a couple weeks before I was in the studio with them working again. So, the babies really don't mess it up. It's been the mother.
And I'm sure if she was here, she would say that about you too. Now let's be clear. You got more than one baby mom.
Yeah.
So the one that inspired the song is not the one that you're currently with. It's your first child's mother. Mm-hmm. How did she feel about the song? Like, was there some backlash? Because you was talking like some heavy shit in the song. Like, you guys, I encourage you to go check it out. My Daughters, that's what it's called, right? My Daughters.
8SHOTIT, My Daughters. Yep.
My Daughters. Check out the song, because I do think it's a relatable song for a lot of fathers out there. I have a brother who has the worst baby mom on planet fucking Earth. And so I do know that not every guy is like a deadbeat ass dad who ain't shit, and these women are doing it by themselves. I do know there are some ain't shit women out here that are making it difficult. But was there any backlash from that situation with you and your baby mom trying to co-parent?
Nah, the issues had already happened. I was just speaking on them.
Okay.
So I mean, it's funny thing is, like I said, I do stuff different. I didn't wait for her to go to the court and file papers to get my baby. I filed papers. I put myself on child support. So you can't play them games. I cashed app you, and I put myself on child support. The day that the record dropped was the day that she got served. So it really wasn't nothing. It was all the damage was done for real. And
wow.
Backlash wise, same thing. I can't speak on too much. It's the same bull now.
Yeah.
But it's just, I got a little bit of fire behind me with emotions, and we could play games, and you just I keep track of everything. But it really wasn't no backlash besides a phone call. I can't believe you. I can't believe you would do that. I can't believe you. Really?
You're lying.
That's what I got. Really?
So I want to ask them, because a lot of men may be even watching this, and we're real close to Father's Day. You went to the courts. It sounds like you got your paperwork. It sounds like you got your rights and everything in order. Like, what advice would you give men that are maybe in that struggle right now, that are having some problems with seeing their children, or maybe their children are being kept from them, or they're thinking, should I go to the courts, or should I just try to hope and work it out with my baby mom?
So I'm going to tell you this. Even in my situation, it's already set up for you to lose. It's just one of them. My lawyer told me from the get-go, he said, hey, it ain't never 50-50. He said, don't think it's going to be 50-50. If they're going to be with her majority of the time, then this is what it is. I went into the situation trying to be nice. Like, oh, let's just split the time. Let's do this. Let's do that. And, you claim them on taxes. You do that. She went in a situation like, I want everything.
Yeah.
I said, you can have it. That's what I gave it to her. You claim them every year. I'm cool with that. I just want to see them. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, advice wise, I went first, because when they go first and you responding, then it look like you just doing it because they went first. No, I went first.
Okay.
Like, nah, hey, I'm trying to get my babies. I spent the money first. Now you got to find a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? So
your advice would be to go ahead and file that paperwork first and get the ball rolling.
And honestly, fuck what niggas talking about. I heard some, nigga, that's snitching. You the one that told, nigga, come to my kids. Fuck what a nigga talking about.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm going to the court.
Okay. How long did you have to battle in court before, judgment was complete and final?
Still battling.
I'm
actually filing a motion. Never mind. You know what I'm saying? Things being filed now because it's the same thing. It's a lot more different than people think it is. But we was a year, damn near before she was like, hey, I agree with this and you can agree with this. So it was damn near a year. And then there was a lot of things that was hidden. It was hidden until we signed them papers, then it popped out. So it's like, oh, no, we got to go back.
Wow.
Yeah. So now, lawyer-wise, You pay this money for the lawyer. He get that verdict. He sign off. You find out some more stuff. You got to go back and pay that lawyer again.
Wow.
They don't keep the case is closed once you sign.
Yeah.
So now you got to go back and I want 5 bands for my retainer. You got to pay them again to go back to court for the same thing you went to court for. Even if she don't do what she's supposed to do, like bring the kids, you can file motions. But in order to get that lawyer to represent you to go back to court, you got to pay them again.
Okay, so let me get this straight, cause you kind of teaching me something. I ain't never been through that. Shout out my baby dads. Shout out my baby dads. We could, but okay. So if you go to court and the judge makes a judgment on that case and the case is closed, just say you get the kids on the weekend or something, and she gets them on the weekday, and the weekend comes, she decides she ain't dropping the fucking kids off. You gotta go back to court.
I got to file a motion.
You gotta file a motion. Is that charged? Is that a cost?
You can file motions by yourself, but then when you got the motions where you actually have to go to court, mine's it's better to go with a lawyer. It's like you trying to go to represent yourself.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Anything could be said wrong, anything you could miss. But in order to get that lawyer to go back with you, you got to pay him again.
Yeah.
That's what I'm dealing with now. So now
Wow.
I'm more like, man, I can go print this paperwork out and file these motions, but am I going to come to court with the right stuff I need to get what I want?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it ain't guaranteed. I could pay him again to be like, hey, I want full custody. And it still don't go that way. So I'm out of another 10 bands. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna ask them, why not you and her? Because that's a lot of money. You know, that could be going towards the baby's college tuition, could be going towards a lot. Have y'all tried to sit down with maybe counselors or anybody just to see if you can come with an agreement to save you that headache and that cost?
No, that's over with.
He said it's
That's a dub. We in a dub. That's a dub. You hear me? I ain't sitting down doing nothing.
No. Well, I do want to commend you. I want to give you a round of applause. We got to give it up for the real fathers. Happy early Father's Day out there to all my fathers. Happy early Father's Day to you. I'll probably call you on Father's Day because I really respect that. I know that about you, that you do put them babies first, and you are like, I mean, if you guys follow this guy on social media, you'll see, like, he puts his family, your lady in your videos, like, he's really family oriented.
Watch out.
Watch out. Don't try.
Watch out.
That's his lady in the videos. Most of the videos, like, it is.
All of them.
All of them?
Any
I thought I seen one where it wasn't.
Because you don't be tuned in? No, I'm playing. No, it's one. It was 2 that she not in, and then 2 that she in. My newest one she in.
So, real quick, I do want to commend you for that, because I've run into a lot of men, especially black men, that they are not willing to pay that cost or that time, and they be like, the baby can find me when they 18. The baby can find me when they older. And have you?
I was him.
Was you?
I was him.
Well, what made you change?
I used to tell her, you wait till they grow up. They gonna figure out what you did. Nigga came up on some money. That's what happened. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's usually that shit nigga came up on some money. Play with me. Yeah, I'm gonna go look.
And now I'm gonna go ahead
now
and fight.
I can do it. But the thing is making that choice, like, man, I just came up on 5 bands. I gotta take these 5 bands and spend it all to, them your daughters. You feel me?
I love that.
Nah, them your daughters is like, you know, my mom even told me that. She's like, you better do it now. You better do it now. Because there's a lot of things going on that I'm like, I don't want my daughter to be like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you better get them babies. So it's like, you got to make that sacrifice for real. And mentally, I'm thinking like, man, this money I could have spent on my babies. But I got to spend it to get them.
Yeah. Well, big ups to you. Definitely big ups to you. I appreciate you, Black King, stepping up for our future queens that are going to be in the world, because I do think that that's a big, fathers not being present is a big, huge missing part to why shit is the way it is right now.
Facts. I ain't going for nothing with my babies.
Okay.
No, it's B-Ray, Coalition Midwest. Hey, shout out Janae at 316 Flavor.
Let your edge out. Since your ice book, you'll be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? Honey, west now. Got me bummed out.
I
Okay.
ain't playing.
So I heard a rumor. I'm going to switch it up a little bit.
Okay, what's up?
I heard a rumor that you could be doing a song with, my favorite.
Oh,
you try to steal his name a little bit.
Oh wow. Wow.
Ado. So are you
Wow.
possibly doing a song with Ado?
I mean, it's been communicated between C,
Okay.
and 3.
Okay.
But
Ado's major. I think that would be a big. First of all, you up in Wichita, so you came and got your stand with Flavor. You got one check. But I think Ado would be a big stamp from the city. I feel like a lot of people like support him, love him, been following his career for a long time. I think that would be a really good look for you to change the narrative. From that first bullshit that you pulled, change the narrative.
what was the narrative?
That you coming in like you better, and who the fuck like somebody that come in feeling like they better than everybody else?
So that's like, hey, you telling somebody to be humble.
Yeah, what's wrong with being humble?
Okay.
What's wrong with being humble? Cause really,
Shout out humble greatness. You hear me?
shout out humble greatness. Really though, if you know,
telling somebody being humble.
You are humble though in real life. Like outside of the rap shit, I feel like you are a humble guy. Mo laughing in the background.
Nah, because bro, like humbleness for me is like you don't want me to show off what I work so hard to get because it's gonna make you feel some type of way. That's it.
I think
That's all it is to me.
you always got the most wildest way of like thinking. Like I never thought about it that way. Okay, say it one more time for me, cause
So
I want to make sure I got it.
Basically, humbleness to me, you mad that I'm showing off what I work hard to get. So let me ask you this.
Okay,
Like, cause you say on social media, like,
let me take my earrings off because I feel like shit about to get real.
yeah, I need you to hear with them watermelons.
When a girl start taking her earrings off.
So let me ask you this.
Okay,
I'm gonna show you how women are right now. Watch this.
not all
She
women.
commend me.
I'm about to black
She
his eye.
commend me for how I show off my family.
Yes.
She commend me for how I show off my lady.
Yes.
I'm showing off what I work hard to get. That's
That-
not being humble though. So I'm not being like, nah, when I post my lady, she bad. She
Beautiful.
the baddest thing. She the baddest thing.
Very
That's how
beautiful.
I feel. You feel me? But am I not being humble? Because I'm not just posting and being like, yeah. Nah, she the baddest ever. Nah,
No.
that's how I feel.
You
So,
have a way of just flipping shit to try to make it fit what you think.
humbleness is humbleness.
No, humble. I'm talking about humble. Like you can be the greatest ever, right? But you don't have to say it because anybody that's lived a long enough life knows that shit can switch in a second. So being humble is kind of like understanding that, yeah, you may be dope, you may have the juice now, but tomorrow that shit can be gone. Then all the people that you was kind of looking down on, acting like you was better than, they gon' be like, what happened?
See, I didn't look down on nobody. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. You get what I'm saying?
But I'm
Like,
just saying you didn't come in like very humble. Like it wasn't like, hey, I'm 8SHOTIT. I'm the dopest nigga out right now and I want to work with the dopest artist in Wichita. What's up? Or nothing. It was like, y'all are trash. We smashing y'all and I'm coming to your city and I wish a nigga would. That's how it came off.
sensitive niggas. That's how y'all took
I
it.
can't
I
fucking
said
stand this
that
nigga.
I feel like our artists will watch y'all artists. Now, would y'all be mad if I said, hey, I got 5 niggas over here on the basketball team and crush y'all niggas when we come out there? Y'all gonna cry about it? Like, nigga, nah, hell no. I still stand on that.
So you stand on how everything went down.
What was the issue? Let me. This is what I'm saying. We did a successful event with artists and people from different cities, and there was no issues.
Okay.
It be issues at y'all own events here in the city with niggas that know
Stop
niggas
acting
here.
like
Stop
Junction
it.
don't be having
Stop
no
it.
issues. Like
No.
y'all niggas don't be in the club shooting each other and fighting each other and doing all kind of crazy shit. You came to Wichita acting like Junction don't have none of them same problems.
Pull it up.
Who is covering that shit in Junction? Like who really? Where am I find it? Where can I find
We
it?
got Junction City News.
Yeah, I'm not.
You
checking
get on.
the
You get
Junction
on the
City
post.
News.
That's what I'm saying. Look, it ain't. Believe me, it ain't the.
I'm
dub.
asking you. You the spokesman, so I'm asking. Like you acting like I know it go down in Junction. You know, I know it do a little bit. I mean, y'all kind of. You know, y'all not really all the way with the shit. Y'all kind of with it out there.
That's why we don't portray ourselves
I'm
to be
kidding,
like
Junction.
that. That's,
What's up, Junction?
Look, we don't.
What's up,
look,
Junction?
look, Junction. We don't portray ourselves to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, police show their guns, real niggas conceal them. You feel me? So we ain't them niggas to speak out like that. You'll know when it's time to go there.
Okay, so was you born and raised in Junction?
Nah,
You rep it like you was fucking born there. Where you from?
I was born in Virginia, Danville, Virginia.
Virginia.
Yep,
Okay.
VA.
So how you get to Junction?
College.
Football?
Wrestling. And track.
What? Discus?
Discus, hammer, weight.
Okay.
Good at everything I do.
You was nice?
Nice. Weight throw, 60-something feet. It's on YouTube.
Oh, I gotta go look it up.
That's
I
what
gotta
I'm
go
saying.
see
A nigga got some substance to him. You hear me?
He said, I'm layered. I'm multi-talented.
Yeah, I was ranked number 1 in the nation at a point. But I better not say nothing because, I'm not being humble.
Nigga, you are the most non-humblest nigga I've ever met in my whole entire life.
That's lies.
I respect and love you though so much, 8SHOTIT, because I feel like you are okay with that. Like, even though this is not like scripted, y'all. This is how our relationship really is. 8SHOTIT will call me and we'll go back
Argue
and forth
for
about
an hour. Nah, this how I feel.
You niggas baby mom.
Nah, this how I feel.
We go at it.
Nah, hey, I don't think you should have came up here like that.
I don't. How's your relationship with DJ3 now? DJ3 just threw you to the wolves and then fucking left on you, huh?
Wolves.
Shout out DJ3.
Girl, we brought the wolves up here. What you mean?
Okay.
He threw me to the wolves. He threw y'all to the wolves. That's what happened.
Y'all ain't no wolves.
Oh my goodness. He threw y'all to the wolves.
I'm dead.
And then left you.
I'm dead as fuck.
Cool. Shout out 3.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So that relationship is still good with you and 3?
Yeah, I mean, we talk. We work on doing business when I can get out and move around, but he definitely ain't throw me to the wolves. Yeah, I ain't gonna let you get away with that one.
Yeah, I already got away with it because I'm gonna clip that shit right when you said that. I'm gonna clip it. I ain't even gonna put that in the interview. It's gonna be out.
And guess what? A to be live. Yeah, with flavor. How about I went up here?
I'm dead as fuck.
And so we're gonna run some numbers up because I'm sure I'm gonna say something.
Okay, listen. Now you got up here showing your ass like I knew you would, but give me 3 words that would best describe 8SHOTIT. 3 words that would best describe you. Let's see if I agree. You want me to give you 3 words?
Yeah, go ahead. I know you got them in your head.
I want to give them after you.
I'll wait for you so I can rebuttal whatever you saying.
I know that's what you want to do.
So I'll rebuttal.
Just go.
You want 3 words?
3 words. That's what I'm fucking here.
You hear me?
No, that's not number 1.
That's number 1.
This motherfucker said humble.
Focus. You hear me? Number 2. I need one more adjective to describe myself. I would say loyal.
Loyal? You do got it tatted on your face.
Yeah.
I would say conceited. Sarcastic. No, I'm kidding. Like, no, really.
No, I was just letting you describe yourself. But I'm listening.
I'm describing you, motherfucker.
But
no, for real. I want people to know about you. Like, I really do think that you're smart. I would describe you as a very smart individual, driven, very much driven, and resilient. I think that you're a very resilient person because I know a little bit about like how you had to get to this point because you're self-taught in a lot of things that you do, right?
Oh yeah, everything. Yeah, everything I do, videos, engineering, even the artistry part, on how to get your money with the music, all that, like how to promo. It's just everything I taught myself, literally. And shoot, that's how it came out.
Yeah. Now I've heard that your uncle is like kind of legendary out in Junction. Is that correct?
Yeah, DJ Demo.
DJ Demo.
Shout out High Point Studios.
Yeah, shout out. So is that like who mentored you or who you kind of looked to when you decided, okay, I'm kind of done with college and in sports, you know, I'm grown and I'm looking for a new direction, and it was like Uncle do music, he a DJ, like did that have any influence in you getting into this industry?
tuned into our very first episode of Real Gossip. We cannot make this shit up. So keep it locked in with your boy Mo Fat, my co-host J.Nichelle.
I mean, I could tell you the story on how it went. I had got in trouble in college. I had ended up having to go on vacation for a little bit from college. I had lost my scholarship, all that shit. And then, when I came from off vacation, he was like, hey, you can come up here, you can live.
How long was your vacation?
Well, come on now. We don't want to talk about it. Look.
Let's look it up.
You can
look that shit up for me.
Type in my government. You hear me?
Type in his government, look that shit up.
It's on there. First thing to pop up.
Okay, so you went on vacation.
Then, when I got off vacation, he hit me. He was like, hey, you dope on the beats. Like, bro, I just think you need time to focus on the music. So he brought me. I came from Virginia then. I had went back to VA.
Wait. Well, I'm sorry. You were already creating beats at that time?
Yeah, I started off as a producer. That's what 8 came from. Everybody knew me as a producer making beats.
Okay.
That was True to the Streets production, T2TS. That's what we started off as, True to the Streets. Me and my partner, J-Bo.
Okay.
So I was already making beats. And he basically told me, come here. You ain't got to do nothing. I'll pay for your food. I'll give you somewhere to stay. Just focus on music. And he did that for probably like 2 years.
Wow.
Like for real. And
wow.
That's when I turned up. When I really turned up. I got to sit down every day making beats every day, learning stuff on YouTube every day. Like I'm talking about, I did it every day. Like, and it's funny. This female, I ain't gonna put her out there.
Say her name.
But she came in the studio. I ain't giving no
He said,
for real. Like people, when they say I was in the studio sleeping on the floor, I was really in the studio sleeping on the floor.
Oh, people say that? I didn't know people said that.
Yeah, they didn't. She did because she seen me in there sleeping on the floor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny, when we throw events, she be trying to get close to the DJ booth and shit now and get love.
But
we was
dead.
really,
is she?
I was really sleeping on the floor.
At the studio?
Swear to God, yeah, at the studio.
Which I think is great because it really shows your dedication, really shows how hungry you are. Because I have nights where I stay up 5, 6 in the morning. Mo will tell you, and I'm editing, and I got to be up in a few hours, and I look like death the next day. But I'm hungry, I'm going after it.
Yeah, most definitely.
What I want to know is what do you think your uncle saw in you to be like, you need to focus on the music? Because he was talking about you being an artist, right?
He was a producer. He wanted me to be, he was talking about beats.
Okay.
He saw that dog in me, you hear me?
Okay. So when did you decide to go from producer to artist?
Honestly, this artist thing has been the last couple of years. That's what a lot of people don't know. I've been writing records for a long time. Done wrote the records for some of the, the biggest artists in Kansas, you hear me? No shade, you hear me?
Who the fuck you done wrote for, nigga?
Nah, no, look, no shade, you hear me? Just, But I've been writing for a minute, and then I was recording everybody come to the studio, record, and I would give niggas game, but they didn't believe it because I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'd be like, bro, you need to do this, you need to do this. I would tell some of the military niggas, I'm like, bro, you got access to 200-300 people a day. Y'all niggas in formation, y'all live in the barracks together. Nigga, promote your music to all these niggas. I was like, if I was in college, I'd be giving this shit to everybody. Mm-hmm. I don't run across that many people a day. So, I'm giving niggas game and niggas won't doing it. So I said, all right, bet I'm going to show you.
And you a really dope artist, because you kind of sang on that thing. You can switch up the flow. You can slow it down, speed it up. I mean, but you kind of,
Here we go. The shade got to come on.
I'm just saying you kind of nasty. Why you always talking about sex on there?
We grown folk. We grown. 8 after dark. You hear me? It's coming soon. Right?
It's 8 after dark.
8 after dark. You hear me? 8SHOTIT.
Oh God.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you how these kids got here. You hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yee. Okay. So I know one interesting thing about you is that you don't drink or smoke.
Nah.
As an artist, that really blows my mind because a lot of artists, they need to at least smoke to kind of get into that creative mindset. I know a few artists that don't indulge in anything, but that's so rare. Have you ever is this like I start smoking because I'm on probation, or like
The nerve. The nerve.
I start drinking
Nah.
because I get nasty when I'm drunk, or
No,
like
it ain't never been that.
Okay.
It's, for me, I like to always be in my right mind. So if I made a decision, it was because I really made that decision.
Clear
It won't-
mind.
I don't like, I was drunk.
Yeah.
I never respected that. I was drunk, so I cheated.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
I was this because I was high. I just don't. And it ain't like I don't respect it. I said I'll pop a bottle. I said I'll pop a bottle when I feel like I accomplished something to pop a bottle.
Okay. And
You
you gonna
feel
drink
me?
the bottle. You ain't just gonna pop it. And
Am I just
pass
pop
it
that
out.
bitch and go? But you know what I'm saying? I
I'll
feel
be
like,
like-
popping a bottle was a celebration to me. And
Okay.
I ain't nowhere near where I want to be. But I do plan on, I'm going to pop a bottle when I get there. I'm going to sip a little something.
Okay.
I don't know about smoking a little something. I got asthma.
I know you're a big ass. Don't got no fucking asthma.
Look, you got asthma.
I'm sick, and I still popped up because you in my city. I said I gotta come and do. I am sick. You gonna get COVID tomorrow, nigga.
I'm about to go swallow my nose when I leave.
You might want to hit the sanitizer all over the body,
Like-
because I swear I've been so sick. I have, but I had to come to the studio. You was in the city. This is long overdue. Now we coming down to a close. You and I, we could talk for hours.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I feel like you was really scared to ask me something.
What you think I'm
'Cause,
scared to ask you?
Whatever.
Don't think that, because I ain't scared to ask you shit.
Yeah, I speak on it. You hear me?
I know. But before we go, tell my audience just a few things that they need to know about you, or what you have working up, or what you have coming out, so that they can stay tapped in.
Oh, I definitely got the re-release with my daughter's single.
Yes.
Just got the call while we was in here. We're gonna release it on JPay. We're gonna release it in the the jail systems.
So why is that a big deal? Are we gonna really? I mean, for people that don't understand, JPay is for people that are locked up, that are in jail. That's the system that they use to like communicate, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so why is that a big deal for you?
I feel like it's a big deal for me because the type of records I write for them type of people in situations. It's pain music.
Yeah.
Been through stuff. It's niggas in jail that definitely would love to see their daughters. It's niggas that may be in jail behind child support and some more shit. It's some niggas in there that I feel like those type of people will relate more to my music. So I definitely want to get it to them, give them the opportunity to hear me.
Yes.
So that was big. I mean, that was big for me.
Big.
Definitely working on the visual. And just pushing. Got a lot of dope records.
Yes.
Mixed down media. You heard?
Hey.
We about to. We've been sitting down talking a little business. We're gonna really put stuff in motion. We
got to.
We working on it. Even as much as Janae be hating, she really fool with me. You hear me? So
I do.
She fool with me.
I can't lie. I do.
So.
He is a dope artist, you guys. There is so much unreleased music. I'm excited for the future for you. I feel like what you're coming with, the unreleased stuff, is different from what you already have out. Yeah. So if you guys think that you have an idea of what kind of artist 8SHOTIT is, you have no fucking idea. Make sure that you stay tapped in, bro. Tell them where they can find you.
Oh, 8SHOTIT on everything. The number 8 and SHOTIT. I'm on the Apple Music. I'm on the Spotify. I'm on the Deezer. I'm on the YouTube. I'm on
everywhere.
Whatever. You type in 8SHOTIT, everything gonna pop up. And go listen to that pain music.
Yeah.
If you really been through something, it's gonna be a record on there that you can relate to, and I promise you that. And we working on cooking up some more stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, shout out Janae. Shout out, Mo. Shout out C, Mixed Down Media. You feel me?
Yeah.
We about to lock in and turn up.
That's it. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's your girl, J.Nichelle. Flavor Friday. Until next time, we out.
I know that they don't see you every day, but I love you. I'm out here getting it so y'all don't have to struggle. Y'all my little queens, I put nothing above you. Just know that daddy loves you. Sometimes I wake up feeling like I failed. You FaceTime me and brighten my day when I'm going through hell. It break my heart when you get on that phone and tell me that you miss. It's written all over your face when daddy coming to give me. See, I can't even explain the feeling that I get inside. Sometimes mama got too much pride to put our differences aside. And every time that she mad,